going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another episode of Breakfast with I don't know, that was a really, don't know why I did that. Welcome to another episode of Breakfast with Perkins. I am, of course, your host, Perkins. Can I just touch real quick on how lovely this weather has been? I cannot think of a more mild winter. Literally, we had the first couple weeks of the new year, dog shit, horrible snow. I think we got 2 feet of snow in a week, and then it just went away, and it was never a problem ever again. And judging from the 10-day forecast, it looks like the rest of March will be pretty good as well. And so really, April's the only wild card. But you know what? I don't care if it goes crazy in April, because April's kind of the light at the end of the tunnel, you know? So I'm not really too worried about that. But how's everyone doing? Hope your Monday is going good, and hope your weekend was good. First off, let me talk about the current state of F1. Not that there's really a current state, but I'm trying to think of what the last race was. Was it the Saudi GP? Was it Saudi? Yeah. And anyway, there was a guy from Formula 2 named Ollie Behrman. Is it Behrman? Yeah, I think it's Ollie Behrman. On the Ferrari team, this is scatterbrained as fuck. On the Ferrari team, someone had appendicitis. I want to say it was Sainz, I think it was. So he was subbed out. They had a replacement driver for Formula 2. His name was Ollie Behrman. And he comes in, and as a complete rookie, first F1 race, comes in, finishes P7 I think it was, amongst seasoned F1 drivers, which is insane. Fucking, he beat Lewis Hamilton, which if you don't know, when you think F1, equate Lewis Hamilton like Jordan, Kobe level in the terms of F1. And he beat him. So good for him. And I'm really happy to see what the future of Formula 1 holds with these new guys coming up and all that good stuff. And of course, Red Bull swept it again, first and second. It might be another boring season of F1. I don't mind it though, because I love Max Verstappen and I love Red Bull, so that's completely fine. I'm completely fine with that. I also completely forgot that it's St. Paddy's weekend. I forgot it was spring break as well. I forgot spring break even existed. You know, you get older and stuff like that. Spring break was something to be excited about. Something fun to look forward to as a kid, you know. Or even as, a late teen or early 20-year-old, spring, we're going to PCB, we're going to get finger fucked in the bathroom. It's that type of thing, and it's always a good time. I completely forgot it even existed, so I'm hearing about spring break, and then I'm seeing people with, green hair and shit. I'm like, what the fuck, what's with the green hair? And I was like, oh, St. Paddy's Day. Why in the fuck? I don't... Cinco de Mayo and St. Paddy's Day are two holidays I don't understand why there's so much... I understand because there's drinking at the crux of both those holidays. But St. Paddy's Day, and I made a post on Facebook about that. St. Paddy's Day, people will take any sliver of Irish they have in themselves, very minute amount of Irish, and then make it their entire personality. And I equated it to, and we've all met these chicks. We've all met them. The suburban white chicks that find out they're 1/64th native, and they'll take that minute sliver of that 1/64th Cherokee, or slap a hoe, or drop kick a bitch, whatever tribe they're from, and then they'll make that their entire personality. Oh, well, I'm native, and bitch, you're German and fucking Peruvian. What are you talking about? Native, you're barely native. It's washed. It barely even shows up at this point. What are you talking about? I don't get it. Cinco de Mayo is the same way, though. Cinco de Mayo is an interesting one in terms of, I know why people celebrate it, because there's drinking involved, obviously. But it's really weird because the people I see going the hardest on St. Paddy's Day are the same people that want nothing to do with foreigners or Mexicans, especially being in this country. That's a very bizarre twist of events right there. It'd be the equivalent of celebrating Black History Month, but then just hating black people. Oh, February, it's Black History Month. I don't like black people, but I'm gonna celebrate the month. What? That doesn't make any sense. Oddly, you very rarely see I mean, I've seen Mexicans celebrate St. Paddy's Day, but I've never seen them go all out for St. Paddy's Day, which is interesting. White people will go all the fuck out for St. Paddy's Day. What was the, I don't even remember what, or not St. Paddy's Day, Cinco de Mayo, I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck's going on. What was Cinco de Mayo? What was that? When they fought the French, they were on the back foot. I guess like the French, whatever, which they just came more equipped, and then they were like, oh no, we're fucking you up. Is that how it goes? I don't know. I'm not well versed in history. I should be. You know, one thing else I don't get. It doesn't really make any sense to me. A friend of mine reached out to me. A chick who I love her to death, all this stuff like that. And she's one of these people, me and her have opposing views, which, by the way, in 2024, you can have opposing views with somebody and still get along with them. I don't know where this thing came from that you can't be friends with someone or be civil with someone if they have opposing views to you. Now, obviously, like pedophilia, I think we can all get on the same train there and say that's a no-no. That's fucked up. Necrophilia, I think we can all get on board the same train there and think, probably shouldn't do that. There's a lot of things. Murder, yeah, probably shouldn't do that. But if it's just things that are left open to, like abortion, whatever it is, someone may be for it, someone may not be. But if you have two opposing views on it, that shouldn't hinder. I feel like that's part of being an adult, is you're able to have opposing views with people, and no matter how opposing, you can still at the end of the day say, hey, you know what? I respect the opinion, not my opinion. I respect it though. Hey, let's go grab a cup of coffee. And as long as there's no malice or ill intent, I don't see it. Anyway, so she reached out to me and she's like, we should do a stream. Now, I guess she's got a degree in psychology. I got a degree in bullshitology. So it'd be really fun. And me and her, we talk all the time about things. Not all the time, but a decent amount of time. We just have opposing views on a lot of shit. But I think it'd be really cool to get her on. But one thing she said was we could talk about astrology and stuff like that. And I'm just like, what that's going to be is you talking the entire time and then me saying right on because I don't agree with it. I don't get how people can put such an emphasis on a time they were born, a month, a season, but knock my shoes off the wall, all this shit, and think that makes them up as a person. I don't get that. But maybe that's also me believing that I feel like I can control my own, what's the word I'm looking for? The perception I get from other people about myself. I feel like I can control that. How I act about certain things, my own personality, that's me. That's nothing to do with what star under the 5th sign of the 8th month of May that some dude was getting sucked off under the bridge was born under. It doesn't fucking matter. And there's plenty of these things that'll come out and say, oh, you're a Capricorn if. I don't identify with like 70% of the shit they talk about. Hard worker? Shit. About the laziest Capricorn you ever meet in your life. I do like Capricorns though because it's a goat. I mean, it's a sea goat if you want to get technical. And I like to swim and I like goats. I have a fucking goat tattooed on my arm. It's Baphomet for those that don't know. Which call back to a earlier episode. Where is it? Oh, it's up there. You can't see it in the frame right now, but I held up my little Baphomet thing earlier in a previous episode. But I got that tattooed over here. I need to finish it though. Need to get a hold of Mikey because I'm gonna get it down to here. Make it like a 3/4 sleeve. You know what? I love tattoos, and I need to. I would love to get more work done. I'll go back to the astrology shit in a second. I would love to get tattooed, but I would love to get it just to a point where you'd be covered like 3/4 sleeves, whatever, up to the collarbone, whatever. But you could still put on a suit and go to like a black tie event, and no one would know that you had tattoos. That's the kind of tattoo I like. I wouldn't go up to the neck. I'm not getting like a musical note or something over here, and I'm not getting, I don't know, enter with caution above my asshole. I'm not doing that shit. I just, but I would love to get some more work done. I need to get back in there. So hopefully once I free up some more capital, I'll get back in there. But anyway, back to the astrology thing. I just refuse to believe that. And the sad part is, back to dating again, a lot of women, and I've experienced this firsthand, a lot of women will ask, oh, hey, what's your sign? You tell them, you know, Pisces, whatever. Oh, I don't think it's going to work out. What? So the months we were born is going to dictate whether we are compatible or not. That don't make any sense. Though there might be, this is the only time I will say that there might be a ring of truth to it, but it could also be kind of coincidental. A lot of the women I'm most attracted to are Taurian. They're Tauruses. I don't know why that is. So maybe, not that I'm most attracted to, but the ones that I always see myself getting along with the most have always been Tauruses. I don't know why that is. Damn, that's case in point. I fucking told you. Shut the fuck up. That's not why. Because I get along with everybody. And I've been compatible with loads of chicks. Maybe I just seem to talk to Tauruses more. I don't know. Another thing I wanted to talk about. Xbox Live. Can we just take a minute to... First off, I feel bad for the kids of today that'll never understand what it meant to get shit-talked in a Call of Duty lobby.
You asked for the 1v, why are you running?
Go get a fucking
Why you running? Why you ask for 1v if you don't run though?
Life, you piece
I don't
of
hear that
shit.
shit. Surviving these nuts, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. I don't know.
But can we also take a minute of remembrance to remember the people that were doing the shit talking in those Call of Duty lobbies?
China? You want to come to China and get your ass kicked?
You want to come to America and get shot? You come to
Yeah, sure.
Lobbies. Oh my fuck. That is some of the most fun, excuse me, that is some of the most fun I've ever had, was talking shit online to people. And you just met some crazy people too. And just to make me feel good again, make me feel youthful. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll go on YouTube and I'll type in, you know, Xbox Live argument or Call of Duty argument, whatever it is. I'll type that in and just listen to the screaming and the hard R's and the I fucked your moms, and I miss that so much. What's really sad, and the fucked up part isn't just, let's see, that was a decade or so ago, going into lobbies and talking shit to people. In a decade's time, we've gone from completely lawless wastelands on online gaming to you even breathe on the mic wrong and it offends somebody, you get like a permanent comms ban. You got to take a diversity inclusion class. You gotta write the person and tell them how good they are. I mean, it is horrible, horrible. The fucked up part too is no one ever does public chats anymore. No one ever does public chats anymore. Excuse me, that Red Bull's vicious. No one ever does public chats anymore. Everyone does private parties and all this stuff, so it's very rare, very seldom where you'll get into a lobby and everyone's got a mic. Back in the day, everyone had mics. And all you had to do was be a prepubescent boy or just cough wrong and you just get lit up and cussed out. And I miss it so much. Fuck, I miss it. You can't do it today though. Cause no one's in the public chats anymore. And it's sad. Makes me upset. But it also makes me upset too. I haven't turned that Xbox or that TV on over there in 2 weeks. Partially due to the fact I took the batteries out of the controller over there to put in the keyboard and mouse over here. But then I got more batteries to put into them, and I haven't, just because I don't know. It's actually making me kind of sad. I'm starting to conform and turn into a PC gamer. The PC Master Race people. But talking shit now is also you know what's fucked up too, and this has now come completely subconscious. I don't even try to do it, is I'll go on to gaming sites now. Before it was, what's the new news in Xbox? What's going on in the world of Microsoft, Xbox, what's going on? So I get in there, but now I got the PC, so I can look at it now as, okay, Xbox, yeah, but what's also going on with PC? And someone will talk about running some game, some resolution, whatever it is, which 3 weeks ago I didn't give a fuck about. But now I'll sit here and I'll read the stuff and I'm just like, I just get a PC, dude. The fuck? Which is fucked up of me because I've spent so much of my life hating those fucking people. And here we are. So, what can you do? Let's do some questions. Let's do some questions here. Excuse me. First question is, do you like dirty sex talk? No, do you like dirty talk during sex? I guess that's the same thing. I just reworded it differently. Yes. Who doesn't though? Who doesn't though? I remember being talked to during sex and being told some questionable shit, but in the moment, you're just like... So, but yeah, answer to that is yes. See, would you jerk off a horse for $5,000? Yes, that's simple. $5,000 to jerk off a horse in my bare hand? Horses don't last long either. I saw that Mr. Hands video. That was all like 3 seconds. So yeah, $5,000 for 3 seconds of my life? Yeah, not a problem. While fooling around with a really sexy person, you find out they're a transvestite. Do you keep going? Transvestite, I thought those are the people that just dressed up in the clothes. Like they dressed up like the opposite sex? I read this wrong and I had it in the box. Do you keep going? You find out they're a transvestite. Is there a difference between transsexual and transvestite? Now, do they still have the penis? That's what you gotta ask yourself. Is there still a dick there? Because if no, you're already in at that point. You might as well get what you came for. If the dick is there and you didn't know it and you find a dick, you gotta pack up and go home. Oh shit! Yeah, you gotta. No, me personally, yeah. If I'm sitting there fooling around with a chick and she's got, a dong, I'm like, yeah, you know what? This ain't for me. I'm gonna head out. Now, if she's got that completely cut off and you're in there doing it, you're already too deep in there. It's not gonna change the fact if you keep going. You've already done the deed. You might as well get what you came for and get the fuck out of there. At least leave satisfied. You're gonna need some counseling afterwards, but yeah, you might as well, get the rock off. Let's do a pick your poison here. Would you rather never be able to wipe your ass in the same room you pooped in, or drink the water out of the toilet bowl you just pooped in without flushing? That is fucking heinous, diabolical. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the room to wipe my ass in a different room. Who in the fuck is drinking toilet water that they've shat in without flushing? Though I suppose, because there's gonna be shit particles in there. And that's if you have one solid chunk as well. That's assuming it's all one piece, one chunk. If you had, like, the Rhea, it's going to be a bad day. And you get a cup of that, that's no good. Last, would you rather have no one show up to your funeral or skinny dip with your family? I'm going to do the no one show up to my funeral. I'm fucking dead. What would I care if no one shows up or not? Why? I wouldn't. Who gives a fuck? There's not a shot in hell I'm skinny dipping with my family. Nope, not a shot in hell. Oh, hey, what's going on? What's up, Mom? What's up, Cammy? What's up, Ian? My brother and sister. What's up, Grandma Linda? Oh. I don't know how long that is, but you know what, family? I'm going to land the plane there. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe, talk shit in the comments, give me something to do, whatever it is. Just do what you got to do. And we will be back next. I got to figure out this recording schedule. I'll figure it. It's inconsequential to you either, because there will be new episodes every Monday, 7 o'clock in the morning. Have breakfast with me. I appreciate you guys. Have a good one.